Hello fellow collectors, welcome back to another TTM video. TTM stands for Through the Mail. These are Through the Mail autographed for successes. I'm going to quote Tony Black here. Tony Black last week said, "I've never heard of half of these guys, and the ones I know are way past their prime. Most of these guys never had a prime." He said he'll pass on them. Hey, these guys are obscure, and that's why I do this. I'm collecting these sets, and these are for you and your team. I'm sure if there were Cubbies, he would be happy. Tony Black, shout out. Here we have our first obscure guy that you might not know of. He is Mr. Bill Fahey. This is return number 1 out of North Texas, Dallas. That's it. 4 cards sent, 4 cards signed, 31 days, no fee on the 76 and the 81, 46 and the 121st for those sets. And now on the 81 Don Ross and on the 81 Topps traded. And this is 122nd of 858 for the 1981 Topps set that I'm collecting. This is William Roger Fahey. Was born on June 14th, 1950. He was drafted in the first round, 1970, January secondary draft for the Washington Senators in 1970. He compiled 241, batting average of 7 homers and 83 RBIs, and 300 career games for the Senators, Rangers, Padres, and the Detroit Tigers throughout his major league career. And he asked a few questions. Ask him, who was your favorite pitcher to work with? That would be the Hall of Famer, great Fergie Jenkins, fastest running throughout stealing. He was a catcher. He threw out Lou Brock and Ricky Henderson. Any advice for young players? Work hard and make it fun. That is great advice, Mr. Bill Fahey. And apparently he was also found out recently a coach as well later on. And looking good here in blue ink. Terrific. Thank you, Mr. Fahey. Very much. TTM's number 2 of an obscure guy, not a played for your team. This is Mike Prolly from Jacksonville, Florida. 3 cards sent, 3 cards signed, 23 days. No fee on the 81 Topps, and the 81 Topps traded 123rd and 124th for these sets that I am working on. And here we have Mr. Prolly on the 1984 Topps with the Chicago Cubs. And while you're at it here today, go to TB's TTM Autographs, Tony Black's channel. He gets obscure Cubs players and Notre Dame and all good stuff. And coming up on 500 subscribers. Let's get him there. This is Michael James Prolly. He was born on December 15th, 1950 in Jamaica, New York. He was drafted in the 9th round of the 1972 June amateur draft by the St. Louis Cardinals. Oh no, Tony Black. But he did come to the White Sox and the Phillies and played with your Cubbies as well. He was a career 22 and 29 with 267 career games. Answer for your question, who's your favorite teammate? Ed Farmer, Richard Worthman, Ken Kravik, Randy Scarberry, Keith Moreland, George Verick, can't speak it, and toughest batting strike. He wasn't a strikeout pitcher. He says, enjoy the game and practice. You can practice anywhere. It is true. You bring a baseball with you, throw it against the wall, whatever, you can bring it there. So good advice, Mr. Prolly. Looking good here on the 81s and the 84. And sharp looking blue ink. And we're coming to TTM number 3. We have Mr. Jim Slatten here. This is 3 for 3 in 17 days. No fee on the 1976 Topps and the 1981 Topps. The 47th, 125th for those sets that I'm working on. And here he is on the 1987 Topps for the set. This is the 111th for that set. This is James Michael Slatten. He was born on June 19th, 1950 in Long Beach, California. He was drafted in the 15th round of the 69 June amateur draft by the Seattle Pilots, and he played for the Milwaukee Brewers, Detroit Tigers, California Angels. He was a career 151 and 158 and 496 career games with the Brewers, Tigers, and Angels. I need to shout out to Lynn and Dale as well. I know you're big Brewers fans out there. He was a 1977 All-Star as well, which is pretty cool. And I want to thank Mr. Bill Fahey, Mr. Mike Prolly, and Mr. Jim Slatten for signing these cards. Looking nice here. I always like it in TTM, no matter who they are. Even those obscure players have cool autographs, and I'm sure they appreciate the mail. Well, anyways, no further ado. Let's wrap up here. Take care. God bless. Peace. Have a great rest of the week, people. Bye.